Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the... So it's Evgeny...
This bout is scheduled.
Not too many seats to... You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Punching. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Caution being thrown to the wind. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted it up, they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
That counter shot lands. Well done with that counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Gradovic is hurt. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
What recovery skills.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Gradovic is, and down goes Gradovic. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Talk about Evgeny Gradovic in that. Here we go, it's round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
How about that time counter shot? Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch can change anything when these two step in the ring. Gradovic is in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Few days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. If you don't let you get off the ropes, you can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Imagine being...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. El Ruso Mexicano may be going down. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now he's got to...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Evgeny Gradovic in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
This guy.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. Trying to land that jab. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Do you believe what we are seeing? When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut will probably come in handy.
Oh man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. And he scores with the counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Evgeny Gradovich in that last round. There's the bell for round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. It's bombs away. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters... Did you see that? Uh-oh. And Gradovich is down. And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did them in.
Even I...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Every time. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Got it, and El Ruso Mexicano goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Evgeny Gradovich in that last round. A lot of work. And there's the bell for round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Another scoring shot there. Granovich is in trouble, and Granovich is down. Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta call you. Walk around the ring. You've just gotta make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the end.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about a Eddie Granovich in that last. Switch on. Let's start the 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change? Whoa, wait a minute! Granovich is hurt. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Cut's pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
This fight will continue. Punch, counter punch. Do you believe this? Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? El Ruso Mexicano may be going down. They not go down.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shot.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about a Eddie Granovich. Here comes round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Granovich in some serious trouble. And down goes Granovich. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What? There's no argument right there. You say it. Night.